A new chapter. Chapter 9.1. The tricky one and vodka.
Since the party at the church, I feel better. Somehow, I am thankful that because of the Ace of Club, I met Father Aurelie. He's a good guy, and he deserves my respect. Thus, this last message gave me confidence about the remaining names. I think, for once, that I am confident for what is coming. So at noon, I decided to search for Abraham Rockefeller in the phone book, as I did with Father Aurelie. Yet, I found 2 Aurelie last time. I only find 1 Rockefeller now, and this one doesn't begin with a J. I am a little bit confused. However, I write down the address and go for a drive. The address leads me to a beautiful manor in the city's rich quarter. From all the places I have visited since the Ace of Diamonds, it's sure it's the most luxurious. I circle around the enormous manor for around 10 minutes, but then realize that it is the last place on earth a taxi is going to be. Everybody in this area has 4 cars from themselves, or at least has enough money to pay a private driver. Consequently, I park the taxi and start my investigation on foot. As a little suburban I am, everything here impressed me. The stylish houses, the expendable cars, the greenness of the grass, and even the non-damaged sidewalks are just exactly beautiful. Still, I remember to focus on the manor. From the distance I can see, it is a huge and rustic construction.
Who are you?
Asked out a sizzle voice from a hidden speaker in the wall. Good morning, sir, I respond like it's the best way to say hello in this quarter. I am just looking for Mr. Abraham Rockefeller and
Are you on the guest list for today?
This boy behind the hidden microphone asked me instantly. Probably, I supposed. If this guy behind the cars wanted me to go here, he probably put my name on this list. My name is Ed Kennedy.
I'm sorry, mister, but no, you're not on the list. So now, I ask you to leave this place, and all I can do for you is to wish you a nice day. Goodbye.
That's not exactly what I expected, and now I feel very confused about what I'm supposed to do here. If I can't see that guy, what am I going to do for him? I decide to go back to my cab and return home.
You! Stop!
An old fresh-shaven man with large shoulders is walking in my direction.
I heard what you said before. Boy, I knew the reason why you were here for.
I wait for this guy to give me some explanations.
Listen to me, guy. We have some things to talk about. You're not going to help me because I'm not one of your special cases. Now, I take the lead and follow me.
We suddenly jump in my cab, and he leads us to the British pub downtown. I already know this place, for many customers who drove me there. But each time I see it, it reminds me of something I can't put my finger on. In silence, we both go down the cab and put our feet in this old historic place. Inside, everything makes us feel like we're in a popular tavern of the 90s. So I ask myself, what the hell are we doing here? But I don't ask any questions. That is the first thing I learned with the cards. Don't rush the events, just let them go.
Abraham, as usual, please take a seat.
The old barman says to my new friend beside me. All of a sudden, I guess this is the guide I have been looking for. Therefore, we both take a seat and have a vodka on the bar's bill.
You're probably asking yourself, who am I and why are we here for, right?
He asked me, but not really expecting any answer.
The thing, Ed, is that you had to find me, but I found you before. You looked so paralyzed by the houses. I couldn't do anything for you. I'm sure you looked up Abraham Rockefeller in the phone book, right?
Yeah, isn't that your name?
My name is John Rockefeller. The house is so big that my brother and I decided to live there together. Maybe my name reminds you of nothing in particular, but someone, special for you, used to come here often to meet me. We were friends, very close to each other. Son, I know who you are and what you are living through right now. This is the reason I brought you here today, because I have something to give you. Nothing special, only a little piece of your memories that could help you end this adventure with confidence.
He then gives me a matchbox of the place and puts it in my left hand.
I told you it wasn't a big thing.
John reminds me. Because of all the smoke in the pub, I am literally choking my lungs out. I tried hard to cough, but my voice isn't still the same.
Very tight and... I know it's the time to leave now, but I am too confused to move. I know I've already seen this matchbox before, but where? This is the only question I ask myself on the way back. When I get home, I sit in the living room and take the doorman's face in my hand. Hereafter, I light the candle in the middle of this empty and cold space with one of the matches I received today. That's when I realized what this guy wanted me to remember. It isn't a place or an event. It is a person. A person that was really close to my father. Actually, I remember my father had the habit to light on a candle after he arrived home from the British tavern, just like I did. Yet, he was an alcoholic. However, it was my father, and for this fact I must honor what he taught me. Thus, that old man probably decided to help me to figure out that I'm not a noblest suburban. I'm a human with convictions and values. In some ways, I deserve to be as good as my father used to be.